Hey y'all, welcome back to 9 Acres. I'm Dale. So glad to see you. So I don't know about you guys, but all this rainy weather here in Kansas and the hot, nice sunshine is really growing stuff. Not necessarily crops, but weeds. We got tons and tons of weeds. I just got some stuff that I just don't like the looks of it. I'm going to clean it up. So I thought I would fire up the 1050, show you a little bit of mowing, cleaning up, stuff like that. So if you're new here, we are a small family farm in Kansas. We do the homesteading life. We do small farming, row cropping and stuff like that with my family. We raise pigs, we raise chickens. You never know what we're going to get into. Quail, rabbits, who knows? But the other thing that we do is we do a lot of outdoor adventures. We do camping, stuff like that. So if that's something that you're into, I encourage you to watch some more videos and give us a thumbs up. And if you enjoy it, subscribe. We appreciate it. But back to today's regular scheduled programming right after this intro.
Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other. So far as the echo, where do we start? You can learn to discover.
So we got a little problem. Due to our tornadoes, stuff like that, we got trees laying down on my entry out to the pasture. I'm gonna try to shove on that, get me a pathway cleared open, and see what I can get done. I don't know if this is a smart idea. Oh well, I'm a farmer, let's do it anyway. Now what do I do? Please stand by. Flying back hurt, but guess what? I had success. All right, let's get our mission going. I think our burn did good. like real good. I mean, look at this grass. Now that we got that tractor shut off, that brush cutter, I know that was kind of loud when I was trying to talk to y'all. I forgot my lapel mic. I apologize. Don't charge it to my heart. So, I had a little mowing I wanted to take care of. I needed to get that brush pushed out of the way so that I can make it back here. Now, this area that I brought you to is kind of a little pocket behind the 9. Straight back from the barns and the house and everything. And this little pocket, deer like to hang out here. So here's my thought for the 9 acres this year. I'm gonna mow and clean this up. I'm gonna put me a couple things in here to keep these deer here on the 9, because guys, I like to hunt them. And I'd like to have a little place right here close to the house instead of traveling up to the big farm to go hunting. I mean, this way I come home from work, I can get in the stand quick, I can be in the stand, get out of the stand, go to the house, change, go to work in the morning. So it's highly important that, you know, if you have a high stress job, that you do some things to relax, to unplug, to get away from stuff. This is going to be my unplug. This is going to be my get away from the world. You know, forget about everything else. So what I thought I would do today is I'm going to set you up here on a tripod. I'm going to let you watch. I'm going to clean this area up. I'm going to mow out. Going to have me a little food plot area. It's pretty clean. I got tornado tree damage that I need to shove out so that I open up a pathway and mow out this area. And then I'll talk about some of my plans. So hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. Envision this. Nice little food plot. My plan is I'm gonna put a box blind so Nana and I both could come out here and sit in it, because you can see that tree that I shoved over there. That was where I was gonna put my stand. What the heck? So now my plans have changed. I'm gonna put a box blind on the east side of this over here. I'm gonna put a box blind. And now instead, I'm going to utilize this broke off tree. And yeah, I plan on getting a chainsaw and cutting all this up. I just wanted to move it to mow. And my plan is, Rooster already has a corn feeder. And I'm gonna put it right here. You can actually see it down in the timber down there. And it works well down there. He was drawing lots of deer in. But that way, I can kind of have a little bit of captured area here. And I may reassess what I just said. I may put it the opposite way with the stand on this side, because that's the direction towards the house. And the other side would be fine as long as I'm using a bow, which I plan on doing. But I also use a rifle, and I don't want to be shooting towards the house. That way, there isn't a house, there isn't anything for like 3 miles. So it would be better to shoot that direction. That'd be my preference. So what am I planning on doing with here other than mowing it? Well, I kind of want to put, so there's not native here, like out in the rest of the pasture. This area, I don't know if there was some kind of a site here, some kind of a livestock pen, something prior to me. So it's mainly like cheat and weeds and stuff along that line. I'm thinking I'm going to work this area and I'm going to plant me some clover, because then I can utilize that clover for other things. I can run me a few head of sheep or cattle in this pasture in the early part of the year, midsummer, pull them off. Then we'll have this food plot for come deer season. So that's kind of my plan. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think. I know I can tell you this is not an area that draws great big bucks. They are here, but remember me saying that like 3 miles that way there's nothing? There's humongous timber that way. So where do you think the big bucks are? So if I can build me a little area that will house these does, make them feel comfortable, a place to hang out, bed down, stuff like that, because there's a pond between me and the house. There's the swag down through there. They can feel comfortable in that area. Then maybe I can draw some of these bucks into those does. That's my thought process. So pasture wise, I'm gonna switch on us. So our burn this year did some good things, but I still got a problem. And in fact, I got a newer problem. I got Montevilla rose trees coming up. I got some extra sprouts like hedge and locust sprouts coming up. I still have the blackberry problem. I'm gonna have to address it. I'm gonna have to get back on that sprayer, fix that sprayer, spray, brush cut. We got to go to battle, because we can't let all that take back over this 9. And I know what you're getting ready to say. Get you some goats, Dale. I don't have the means to fence that, plus predator, very bad. We're going to be predator hunting here, stuff like that. I'm already trying to gain permission from all my neighbors, so that I can do some predator hunting and probably some trapping this fall. Because when you got coyotes in your front yard trying to get your free range chickens, you got a problem. And we're kind of like that. So in order for this to be successful, I also have to get rid of that predator problem. So that's part of the plan. Back to the pasture. I think be looking here pretty quick. We're going to hook back up the sprayer, finish putting it back together like I started, and we're going to spray. Now, I don't care if you like that or if you don't. I'm going to be quite honest with you. It's my place. I'm going to do what I want. Don't get me wrong. I'm not all about abusing spray, putting way too much on, about it getting into the local water system, stuff like that. I'm responsible. I know how to apply it and it not go anywhere. But that's going to be my best bet. Because yes, I could put goats in here. Yes, I could put pigs in here. And as long as they're there, the problem will seem to go away. But and here's how I know. I did this on my old place. As soon as you take them away, guess what's coming back? All that. And it comes back with force. So I got to address it another way. Now, common practice here to do what I'm talking about. But for now, some of this big stuff, I'm cutting it off because I don't want to look at it. I don't want it out there growing anymore. I'm mowing it over. I'm going to flex the muscles on the old 1050 and the 307 brush cutter, 306 brush cutter, excuse me. And we're going to chop. We're going to chop it down. So, watch some of this. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this little glimpse into today on the 9. I worked all day. I didn't get started till like 7:45, so as you can tell, it's already getting dark. But till next time, y'all, I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you find time to spend with your family and in the Word of God. So y'all, till next time, farm on. Keep strong. I love you. So does God.